Welcome to IDB everyone, it is Andrew here. While iOS 11.1 has not even been released yet, the first beta of iOS 11.2 has just hit developers. So what does this point update have in store for us? We installed it to find out. One of the biggest changes is in Control Center. If you have an Apple TV running iOS or tvOS 11.2, you will now see the ability to control both devices. You can jump between them, and this seems like it's kind of an early play for AirPlay 2, which is still not included yet. Now, this is definitely an early beta, and I honestly couldn't even get it to work most of the time here on my iPhone 7 Plus. It just would not seem to recognize that something was playing on my Apple TV and allow me to control it, which is definitely a downside, but it is, again, the first beta. A minor change has been made to some of the new emojis. iOS 11.1 included hundreds of new emojis that we covered. Check out that hands-on video if you want to see all of the new emojis that there are, but there have been just some small tweaks amongst the emoji with iOS 11.2. One of the most high-profile bugs was in the calculator app, where there was a bit of a delay and it would not allow you to input anything else until that animation had ended. If you typed in 1 plus 2 plus 3 very quickly, you'd get 1 plus 23 and you'd just end up with 24. But that has been fixed. I can now type 1 plus 2 plus 3 as fast as I can, and I will always get 6, as it should be. If you've been lusting after those new wallpapers for the iPhone 8, 8 Plus, and the iPhone 10, fret not, because those new wallpapers have been added to older devices now as well. There are 3 new ones in here, and previously Apple was only including those on the new phones themselves. So now if you have an older phone like iPhone 7, 6, whatever it may be, as long as it's on 11.2, you'll have access to those wallpapers without having to download them from our website or something else. The Feedback app has returned, so when you install this latest beta, there will be the Feedback app once more installed on your device. Some people had a flickering boot logo when they were restarting their phones. That has been fixed, and there's also a new really thin loading bar when doing something like installing an update. As far as performance go, it is far too early to tell how battery life is affected, but running a simple Geekbench test will report pretty similar numbers to what we saw on the latest iOS 11.1 beta. You can see there we scored a 59.18 currently, and last time on that last beta we had 59.62, so they're near spot on with one another. While we did see some nice bug fixes as well as upcoming new features, we are still missing AirPlay 2, iMessages in the cloud, and of course the Apple Pay cash card and Apple Pay through messages. Now that remains to be seen if Apple Pay will launch with iOS 11.1 when it finally is released publicly, but until then, we're left just speculating. Let us know if there's anything else that you found in this latest beta down below in the comments and what you think of these upcoming tweaks and fixes. Please go ahead and click on that big red subscribe button, and until next time, it is Andrew for IDB.